Alright, so quick side note. When it comes to the naming the Colossi, I learned actually just now. The names that I'm going to mention, because I have the list now, and I was right. It was, Valis for the first one. Man, I got good memory. From here on out, I actually learned this just now. The names of the Colossi are actually all fan-made. They are not the official names. Because in this game, they don't have names in the freaking database. Oh. Thanks, Dorman. You just made me realize, you're just explaining what I explained yesterday about the shrines. But if I pray right now, actually, you'll notice we actually have just a tiny bit more health and actually more stamina. So just by killing the Colossi, you actually get more stamina and health. So you're never going to be at the same amount. So don't worry, they do at least allow you to get some extra stamina just by playing the game normally if you're not going for the fruit or the other stamina increasing things. And I just realized while talking about the Colossi having fan-made names, but they're just widely used because they're so popular. I never did my intro. Hey everybody, Skyverlink here. Welcome back to another episode of Shadow of the Colossus as I frolic around in the grass. You can sneak by holding ZR, and you can crouch, and you can, yeah, just like that. I'm getting distracted. Welcome back to another episode of Shadow of the Colossus. In the last episode, we showed up to this sacred temple that apparently we are forbidden, or we showed up in the Forbidden Land in general. We're not supposed to be here, but you know what? We said, screw it. We want to revive that woman that we apparently have a good old feelings for. By the way, I believe her name is Mono, I believe. And our good pal is Wander. I mentioned that last time. And we got our good horse Aggro. And we were told by this ancient, mysterious being known as Dorman that with the power of the sword, it may be possible to actually bring her back to life. However, there is a price to pay. And you know what? Our good boy Wander, he said, who cares about that? I'm gonna do it no matter what. And the Dorman's like, alright bro, you better kill all these Colossi for me. And you know what? That's what we're gonna be setting out to do. This time, we're going after Colossi number 2. And so, according to the sword, our next beast is in that direction, not inside the temple. Aggro, you are not going inside. So yeah, now we're going to be really starting to explore like the world, and we're going to see more of the world. We're not going to explore every nook and cranny. We're just going to be going on the main path, but I'll make sure to like at least look around to give you guys at least a good view. It's the least I can do, because there's a lot of pretty sights to see. And this is my first time really seeing this game in like 1080p in full action, which is super exciting. Hello, bird. But yeah, this land is like, it's very mysterious and cool looking. Like, it's got like all this, like, besides from these birds, there's like no like sign of life anywhere. So it's kind of spooky. There's no music to accompany you as you, like, walk around. All on your own here. So, yeah, it's like, I appreciate the quietness, because then it's like, you can really, whoa. Not sure if that's the game or not. I'm not sure if anyone's witnessing the lag or not. Might be the game. Because look at these sights, bro. The game cannot handle, or my computer cannot handle these sights. It's a beautiful game, though. Beautiful game. I'll say, though, if this becomes a serious, like, issue for gameplay, I might be forced to lower this down to 720, which will be a real shame, but, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But, clearly we're hearing a tremor down here. And according to our sword, the beast is, like, right down below us. Ain't that scary. That's the only music we're ever getting, that's for sure. But yeah, I will say, when I say this game is short, I really mean it. Like, I just did a practice file. I got it done. I got the whole game done in 4 hours. And that was with a little bit of lollygaggling on the side. If you know what you're doing, these beasts can be slayed in like seconds. Or not seconds, but like in mere minutes after you see them. It's all about knowing what to do, because each Colossi battle is a puzzle for you to solve. Also, can I also say that the music that this game does have, although like very few and far between, very good music, like very good listens. Good grammar on my part. If you want to know if you're very close to the Colossi, the light from the sword will start shining yellow. So apparently although we were close, we moved away. Such is the way of life.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet our second runner-up. His name, Quadratus. This guy's a little bit different. As we can see, Valus had actually like fur we can climb up on his legs. This guy doesn't. So what we need to do is we need to draw our bow and we're gonna shoot him in the face. If we shoot him in the face, his eyes will grow orange. That means, the Colossi is mad. But because we did that, he's gonna try to create a tremor. So we need to shoot this guy on his feet. And by doing that, this guy will Quadratus will turn over, and that gives us an opportunity to actually, I am messing this up, gives us an opportunity to actually climb on the fur that he does have in order to climb him. And by doing this, we get to hear what might be the most popular song of this game. The song's name is Revive Power, and my god, it is one of the best tracks in the game. I am stuck on this guy's little kind of looks like a mushroom. I'm stuck on this guy's little mushroom. What a thing to say. We're going to climb on this back. Once we make it up here, we are safe to climb up, and the mark that we have to find is up what looks like to be where his head is. So we're going to go walk over here. If they start shaking and you're on a flat surface, crouch down if there's fur right on you. You will hang on no matter what. If there's one thing I can also appreciate about this game, is that they make sure to give you like a sense of weight. Like you feel like you're clinging onto this Colossus' body for dear life as it shakes you around to try to get you off. Like you can it helps with the vibrations too. Like you feel the weight in the movements, and that is one of the things I really like. Also, I know I'm usually like a Nintendo gamer, by the way, but I'm like, hey, this is the first project I'm doing on a non-Nintendo console. Yes, I am playing a PlayStation game. I'm usually like, I'm a Nintendo and PlayStation dude. So more Nintendo, but so is PlayStation. Anyway, after hitting this mark a bit, you'll realize that it disappeared. This is the introduction of some Colossi, not all of them, some Colossi actually having multiple marks on their body. And because of this, I can actually explain difficulty. Difficulty will determine where the marks are, and also how many marks a Colossi may have. Because this is easy, he still has 2 marks. One on his head, and one on his butt cheeks. I'm going to charge up my strikes. And then, take him out. Oh no, the darkness is gonna get me. Get away from me. Want more evidence that the series is going to be super short? According to my recording, we are about to hit the 12-minute mark. We have only been recording for 12 minutes, and already it's the end of the episode. The fights do generally get longer as time goes on. They won't be all super short. Like, some of them might be upwards of 10 minutes. But still, like, you're not going to be seeing, like, half-hour episodes or hour-long episodes like you did with freaking, with Final Fantasy 12. Well, maybe one exception, but that's not till, like, the very end. Like, whenever there's, like, huge story bits. But, yeah, that's going to do it. Next time on Shadow of the Colossus, we go on to take down Colossi number 3. See you guys then.